We've got a long night of action. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Spottiest stream. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you all. Man, I am happy to be live, and I'm happy to be here with you all. Hopefully, everybody is having an incredible night. It's only gonna get better now that you're here, tuning into this stream. Again, thank you all so much for making me a part of your nightly routine. Nights? Well, tonight's it's one of those nice nights you get to sit back and relax and just listen to me talk for hours on end, because tonight we've got a long schedule. 4 matches. Yes, 4 matches here tonight. We got FBZ Academy White and on New Age Rogues here in just a few short moments. Following that will be Knights of Chaos and the B Team here in an LOS match. Following that we'll have 2 Skyward Series matches, a 2v2 between Astral Supernova, Unknown Astro, and then a 3v3 between 135 Astra, Valhalla, Aces. Yes, a lot of Astral names here. I'm noticing 3 of them in those last 2 matches. As again, we're gonna get it going here again. Tons of nightly content. Reminder, guys, if you guys see anything cool, make sure to clip it. Clip it on this stream. There's gonna be 4 matches. I'm sure we're gonna be seeing some pretty cool goals. Clip it, and of course, let me know. Send it to me direct. Send it to me by direct message, Twitter, pinging @SpursC, RL, or just in my Discord's clips channel. You can do that too, if you wish. Again, a lot of action here tonight. And you know, maybe I'll even clip some things myself after the stream. Again, we have a long night here, everybody. A lot of action, and it's just gonna get exciting, I can tell you that. As again, we're gonna get ourselves here very soon. As I'm making sure we message these teams as well, and making sure we get info to them. As we should be getting messages from anybody as soon as possible. As again, reminder, our first match, as you guys can already see, FBZ Academy White versus New Age Rogues. Look at the lineups for this match. This is a Blackline Academy Series match between 2 teams. Their first week of action. We did see this Rogues team recently, back when they played in their Grand Circuit match. And again, we're gonna see if we can get all. I'm making sure we get info for people here. Again, let me make sure we just get this prediction poll up, actually, that you guys can vote, because I know you guys want to vote. Who do you think wins this one? There we go. As again, prediction poll now is live. 5 minutes. Decide on who you think will win this one. Again, I'm making sure we get these teams in the lobby as soon as possible. We have 5. Wow, we're adding matches, I guess. We have 4 best of 5s. Meaning you gotta win a good couple of matches to get there. You know, it is going to be very, very interesting indeed to see what happens. As again, this match has a lot on it. As again, a big series here. So many matches. Get your predictions going. Really, I can't say much else except just watch. It'll be exciting. As again, just trying to make sure we get everything sorted out here again. I'm sorry about that. As a raid coming in from me is cool. How are you doing? Thank you for the raid. Again, I'm currently trying to sort things out here, but thank you. Me is cool. Big shoutouts. How was your stream, my friend? Hopefully it was well here again. Thank you for raiding. Nice to see you. Again, our first match will be FBZ Academy White versus New Age Rogues. Just trying to make sure we get everything sorted out here. New Age, generally speaking, they play the roster of Unreal, No Boost, Clixel, although they do also have Voids in as well. Mia's Raid? Yeah, Mia's Raid. Not Mia's Cool, Mia's Raid. I love it. Thanks, chat, for the jokes. As again, y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for the raid. Mia's Cool. The raid of 18. That's a lot of people. And thank you. Fiction Poll again is live, so get your votes in. We're making sure we get everything sorted out ourselves. As again, we will make sure to get everything sorted out for you all as much as possible. And we'll get everything sorted out as soon as possible. Here again, we're just trying to get things working here. As I get, people are messaging me at some interesting times. Again, who just followed as well? If someone just followed, I know. Well, from Man Blue, thank you for the follow. Again, sorry about kind of being distracted. I'm trying to make sure I message people, because people are messaging me at this time, so I'm trying to make sure we have everything kind of sorted out and ready. Here we go. And again, reminder match is coming up very soon. We'll take one last look at the rosters lineup screen. Here we go. Again, reminder, this is a 3v3. And I will see actually if everybody's in the lobby. I don't think everybody is, but we'll be going in game very soon here. Again, you don't have much time left to vote, maybe less than a minute. Go do it, or it's too late. Again, remind you do have 4 chances though, so even if you lose points on this prediction, you have many more chances later tonight to reclaim those points. So might as well use your voting wisely. It's not every day when there's 4 matches on this stream. So again, I see all of you joining in here, watching again. Try to give you guys all the action here. We're gonna start with Blackline here for this one, and afterwards, obviously, going to get exciting here. Again, how long have you been streaming? Oh, I just started, actually. This is our first match of the night. You know, I should show you guys the schedule. Yeah, no, I've just started Man in Blue. This is our first match here. Academy White, New Age Rogues. I literally started streaming about 15 minutes ago, so... Again, we have 4 matches, though, total, so it's going to be a long stream. Around 4 hours. It'll be around 4 hours long, so... See how it will work here. Again, everybody actually... Oh, no, not everybody's in. Just waiting on one person. As a follow... Another follow, this time coming in from Jessix. Thank you for the follow, Jessix. Welcome to the Spodia stream. And the support definitely means a lot. Again, prediction poll. Let's see what the prediction poll says here. It says 73% here favoring New Age Rogues, with the other 27 going to FBZ Academy. So, we've got the fans slightly in favor of New Age on this one. Unless Man Blue, you're talking about how long I've been streaming actually in total. I just noticed that. Clixel's back. There we go. Everybody in the lobby. Here we go. Best of 5. It's FBZ Academy White, New Age Rogues. A big match here for both of these teams. And here we go. Couldn't have asked for much else for this one. 2 teams, both extremely talented, and they start off with a goal from Unreal as at only 3 seconds in. The action already starting for New Age, as it is No Boost with the kickoff. Unreal with a pretty easy shot. New Age Rogues off to a quick start, a quicker start than they did when last time they put out on this stream. just against Galactic Supernova. In that series, they got swept quite badly by a team that was just far superior to them. Obviously here against an Academy team. This one, probably a little more even. As Clixel. No shot there. Now, set the other way. Back in from No Boost. He looks for the fake down for Unreal, but that one's missed. Clixel the last one back. And Tat Touch goes high. FBZ Academy White playing very defensively so far. We haven't seen a lot from them to prove that they can push up to offense when needed. As right now, their game plan so defensive. Allowing a lot of pressure here from this New Age side, although New Age's defense isn't looking very good in this position, but No Boost gets the clear. No worries here for them. Not yet, at least. As the pressure only really has started here, but New Age Rogues mounting another attack. Revolting Hades keeps off the back wall. Game Gang clears it away. What's interesting about this is that these players, a lot of these players actually have played against each other. And it would have been in Skyward series these teams have met before. But that's a good shot from Wesley Snipes. Oh, a drop down here. FBZ Academy White with a quick response. That one, a powerful shot up high. Wesley finds the back of the net. And it is FBZ who now tie this game at 1. And you know, before that happened, I was going to talk about how, again, a lot of these players know each other, as Clixel almost gets that dribble on Game Gang. More importantly, though, again, talk about that kind of matchup where FBZ Purple took that, played against New Age Panthers, where Panthers won in a sweep. You might know some of those players on the Panthers roster, 2 of them being No Boost and Unreal Acid. And for FBZ, the leader of FBZ Purple was Game Gang, as he is now trying to lead FBZ White to what would be a revenge story. So far, it is New Age Rogues who are still putting on some very strong pressure. Breaking through is not going to be as easy for them here. As Clixel, the back wall bump as well. In comes No Boost. Game Gang's missed. Here comes Unreal Acid from the midfield, and that touch goes wide of the net. That play there from Rogues kind of fizzled out as Unreal's touch just wasn't all that threatening. Now on defense, New Age Rogues again. Defense doesn't seem to be their real specialty. They want that ball out and they want it out quickly. Clixel, who just balled Unreal Acid with that touch. Wesley, dunk on 1. On the touch midfield, but that one's missed. Game Gang towards the back wall. And New Age Rogues will get another clear attempt, but that one from Unreal Acid left a lot to be desired. No Boost. Cleared off his back wall. One thing I haven't really seen a lot of here from the Rogues has been dribble games, and I know that that's weird, but being someone who knows both Unreal Acid and No Boost quite well, surprising that they haven't kept the ball on the ground nearly as much as they could have. Their dribble game is superior to most players at their rank. And yet they haven't really found a lot of space to do that, as FBZ Academy White keeping it airborne. Clixel long shot, Game Gang bumps it away, but not before he gets that stop. Clixel back midfield. Here comes a stop from Revolting Hades. And still New Age Rogues and FBZ Academy White cannot break through this deadlock. Wesley to Game Gang. Revolting Hades trying to get over Unreal Acid. Again, it's New Age who have had the majority of the offense so far, and will keep it that way here as that ball up for No Boost. No Boost wants a drop down! New Age Rogues takes the lead! A great dunk from Unreal Acid. It bangs in the air, and No Boost jumps for it. That touch to the top right corner. New Age Rogues now 1 goal up. And with a goal like that, to break a game that has been so silent, maybe that's just what they needed to get their confidence, to get their spirits higher than they ever have been before. Clixel, gonna find his way in front. That touch gets through Wesley. Has No Boost. Cleared away by FBZ. Unreal Acid. Unreal Acid, 1-on-1. Clixel there to look for the bump. Unreal Acid on Revolting Hades. But that one is blocked in the line. Follow-up shot. That one's blocked by Wesley. New Age Rogues with a 2v1 opportunity. 2 shots as well, but FBZ Academy stands strong on defense. The pressure still coming. Rogues are still in the lead. All they need is one more goal to secure it. Unreal wants it. He's hit it high. And the clear comes. Clixel answers back quickly. That one flies in. An insurance goal for New Age Rogues. Clixel straight from the midfield, straight from his hip, bang to the top of the net. New Age Rogues don't leave that one unanswered. And now up by 2. Their pressures can maybe ease a little bit more here at the end of game 1, as they're starting off their series well. Wesley. Find Game Gang, but the fake comes through from New Age. They're not even playing at this point. They're letting the time tick down. They're willing to go to game 2 as FBZ Academy White. I mean, they kept it close for a long amount of time, but New Age just found a new set of offense at the end of that first game. But trust me when I say this series still has a long way to go, as we do move on to game 2. Again, the rematch between the New Age players and the FBZ players. So far, definitely in favor of New Age once again. As all these players really quickly willing to get to game 2 here. But how exciting that is a pretty quick start. But for New Age Rogues, again, had so much offense. 13 shots to 1. FBZ Academy White could not break out of defense. Very similar to when, again, New Age Panthers played FBZ Purple when a lot of these players met each other the last time. We're seeing Rogues just do it again. They're not changing anything. They're not making any differences. They're just doing the same game plan again and again. And now, really, the question falls on FBZ Academy. They've got to make some adjustments. Because New Age Rogues, if they continue what they're doing, and if FBZ don't change, this will be a sweep for New Age Rogues. I mean, 13 shots to 1 is pretty telling just how one-sided it has been on pressure. Even with that, it was so close. 1-1 was the scoreline for so long in this game. Finally, New Age Rogues found some breakthroughs. Needed a couple goals. They got a couple goals from a couple very well-placed shots. I mean, Clixel's shot specifically was what really impressed me. That third goal for this Rogues team. Clixel had left nothing behind on that one. Really threw everything he had at that shot. Kind of action that Rogues need to do here, because FBZ Academy White do have a strong defensive structure. As Unreal Acid with a dunk. Cross the goal, but Game Gang can't reach it. Clixel now. Clixel to the back wall. Clixel looking to bump here. In front of the net. Nobu's couldn't read it. Unreal Acid. Last one up. Hilting Hades gets through him, but that ball's not on target. FBZ Academy White almost a breakaway opportunity. But New Age Rogues act like it never happened. The double tap comes through. And they get that ball away. Game Gang. Clixel. Gotta be careful. He's missed this touch. Here comes Revolting Hades, but that's not on target. Rogues. See him kind of jumpy on defense, but this quickness of them is definitely going to make things difficult for this FBZ side who wants some space as Nobus wants to dunk. Game Gang won't let him. Clixel, ooh, and a double commit. Coming in as well as Unreal Acid was there. Now a shot. Clixel with strong defense. Clixel, a lot of you might know him from his time in the Rocket League Splash series. I think he also went by the name of Touch beforehand. Interesting to see him again on this field as Unreal Acid. Off the back wall. That's a beautiful pass! And there comes Clixel. Quick pace from New Age. Didn't leave much time for FBZ Academy White to respond. And the pressure does overwhelm this side. New Age Rogues score first. The FBZ Academy have a goal to respond. We saw Rogues do it last game when they went down by 1. They quickly answered with one of their own. Now FBZ Academy, they have to do that. Not an easy thing to do, especially when you don't have that many shots, but they are fighting space. Wesley, that's a good follow-up! There they go! 2 push-up, 1 shot after the other. At Busy Academy Way, it really all comes down to game gang there. A 1v2 play, it doesn't score, but it forces both defenders to jump. FBZ, happy with that one. A quick goal here, and again, I need a quick response. They got that quick response. You really can't complain about a shot like that. Now, New Age Rogues again in offense. Double commit from FBZ. But Game Gang with the clear. Clixel. Oh, fast pace from Clixel. He still wants it. Clixel, one more touch. Oh, he couldn't reach it. Wesley snipes. Thankful on the goal line. And that one wasn't anything more because Clixel definitely had the upper hand on that play. He caught him sitting so defensively, sitting so scared in a precarious situation. New Age Rogues still again finding opportunities. Definitely the better team so far, but I mean, FBC Academy definitely have the ability to just get 1 goal back whenever they want. So here comes Unreal Acid. No boost. The back wall. Game Gang's missed. Clixel. Midfield for Unreal Acid. The passing play working! But that shot was wide of the targets from Unreal. Usually known for shooting. That touch. He'd want to have that shot again because that one could have been a much better opportunity. It was Unreal and Revolting Hades both missed. No boost to the corner. Acknowledged by Game Gang. Clixel. Clixel with the clear. Off the back wall. Unreal Acid. Wants a double tap, but he won't get there in time before Game Gang gets the stop. Clixel now. Turns in. That one's wide. It feels like it's a barrage of shots from New Age Rogues, but none of them are on target. But that one is! Unreal Acid shutting me up here! They put it on target. They get their goal. And just like in Game 1, late in Game 2, they have a goal to take the lead. A go-ahead goal, if you might say. A goal that they definitely do deserve, as now 3/4 of a minute remaining. At Busy Academy White going to have to struggle to get themselves back into this one as Unreal Acid dunked by Revolting Hades. Clixel misses this. No boost to the side wall. Wesley dunks by no boost. This one bouncing midfield. Revolting Hades will get the clear. But it doesn't go far. Unreal Acid now to follow up from New Age Rogues. Hades, as far as no boost, who finds the touch to Clixel. New Age Rogues finding so many opportunities to find each other in space. This one back for Unreal Acid. And again, another quick clear from New Age. This ball bouncing up. Pinch from Clixel. He wants to find some insurance. No boost jumping. So is Unreal. But they don't reach it. FBC Academy keep it high. Revolting Hades. Stopped by Clixel. But again, another high touch. Game Gang. Keeping the ball up at 0 seconds. Revolting Hades trying to find the pass to Wesley. Snipes. His pop. Doesn't go high. Still a pinch. But that one won't go on target. Credit to FBC Academy White. They definitely kept that one up for a while, and they gave themselves a lot of chances. This game was better from them, only 6 shots to 4, but still, New Age Rogues now up by 2. All they need is 1 more, and right now, again, it's the same thing. Just a lot more pressure from them. But I must say, it does feel as if FBZ is clawing their way back. They definitely aren't letting up the pressure, that's for sure. Yeah, now we'll just wait for both these teams to ready up here for what will be our 3rd game of the series. A chance for New Age Rogues to sweep FBZ Academy White. As here we go. Game 3 is upon us. All of you that voted for New Age obviously must be feeling pretty good right now because not a lot that's going against them. Has no boost. Hit towards the middle of the field, looking for Clixel. That's a good touch, but Revolting Hades gets the block. Unreal Acid. Again towards the net. Here comes Clixel. That one does find its way through. If at first you don't succeed, you go again and you see what they do here. New Age Rogues again and again. They just put on more and more pressure, and Quixel here finishes that one off. The 50-50 Unreal Acid. Meet there as no boost, doesn't read it, but that's Quixel. Long touch, Game Gang. Jumps for it, but never made the touch. Unreal Acid, he goes high. Revolting Hades, gotta be careful. But he gets the clear, and no boost, struggling to keep up with it. He still gets the high touch, though. The pressure of New Age, I mean, it's still here. Unreal. I can't believe Game Gang got to that. Again, I mean, they're finding each other here over and over. They're not letting up at any way possible. As Quixel, jumping there, double commit. He's got the dribble, the flick. Quixel, dunk on Revolting Hades. Up the corner here. Find that one midfield as Unreal. Dunked by Game Gang, FBC Academy White. Not been shut out at all in any of the games this series. Now in front of the nets, Unreal. Whiff the touch away. Game Gang getting chased here as that ball pops its way in front. Revolting Hades gets clear, but he also got bumped as well. FBC Academy White, there's a couple of times where I see them kind of get on top of each other. Especially when on defense, when they're really mixing themselves around here, trying to keep up with New Age Rogues. You can see it sometimes where those rotations, they run into each other. New Age Rogues, their issues can sometimes be where they double commits, but team bumps can be just as bad, if not even worse. There's no boost. That ball away. Quixel will follow up and a double touch. Quixel. Game Gang, that's not a very good touch from Game Gang, and that's open for no boost. Game Gang X with a horrible touch in the corner. This one, he wanted to hit it downfield. He wanted a strong touch, and instead he just centered it for no boost. And New Age Rogue says thank you very much. They will take those. And ultimately it is a mistake that could work against FBZ here. No boost. Find a pass in front. New Age Rogues always trying to find options midfield. As Wesley got the play in the midfield, no boost. Thought he overcommitted onto that one a little bit, but he does get the touch. And he isn't done there yet. He's still pushing up. Unreal now. Missed it up the corner. Quixel. Game Gang meets him in front of the blue net. As for New Age and FPZ, again, reminder, it is week 1. Thing I did forget to add on to the scoreboard here is that both teams have a record of 0-0. This is a league play system, so both these teams, again, wanting to try to get their regular seasons off to the best starts possible. Well, for New Age Rogues, they're definitely en route to do that. Up by 2 in a game where if they win, they take the series, and they have so many chances to win as well. It's not even game. We're only in game 3 as well, and New Age Rogues really proving that they are just a little bit stronger, putting that pressure on. FBC Academy White feels like they are more inviting to this pressure, and I mean, maybe that's not the game plan here against Rogues, who are perfectly happy to play with that kind of offense given to them. Some teams hate it when you give them offense like that, because they need those counterattack plays. Not New Age Rogues. They like to put teams under pressure. They like to put teams under siege. And for the Rogues, I mean, up by 2. They've been holding this league for quite some time now. And that's a good infield pass. No boost wants to make it free. That one stays wide. You can already see, again, those passing plays from Rogues have been one of the few reasons that they have definitely outplayed FBC Academy White multiple times this series. And still, it doesn't feel like they're done. It doesn't feel like they're going to be happy until they get a third goal, until they get another one. So really stick it to FBC, and maybe there's a reason why, because that's a big miss. But Glixo, the ex-free old man player during the Splash series, gets the save. Yeah, mind that was the last team he was on before he was on this team. As that's a huge dunk from No Boost. A quick attack, and there's number 3. No Boost. Didn't care if Revolting Hades had control. He went for it anyways. And that one Not only did it surprise FBZ Academy White, it also was just at the absolute worst time to have that happen to them. That shot goes in. New Age Rogues. That goal should secure the series here for them. As Wesley, with no boost, Game Gang now. Met by Unreal Acid. A high pop. This one touched by Clixel. Unreal Acid coming through. I'm ticking away for FBZ Academy White, and so is their series. They just never could take down New Age Rogues. They could never outplay them in the pressure. And the style of gameplay for FBZ Academy White is one that New Age Rogues counters very well, and that is under overwhelming pressure as a fourth goal goes in, free from No Boost himself. So many times it is this guy who is the difference maker in the series, but really, this game specifically, No Boost just having a field day. 1 second left on the clock. As soon as the ball stays on the ground, we'll be done here, but FBZ Academy White, they want one more, but No Boost. Sorry, Unreal Acid won't let him. No Boost. Demoed in that play as that one hits the ground. New Age Rogues with a sweep here to start off our action tonight. Reminder, this is the first of 4 series. There's only part 1 of our long night of action. New Age Rogues got swept recently by Galactic Supernova and the Grand Series qualifiers, but in the Academy Series, they're starting off extremely well. A 3-0 sweep over FBZ. Again, that is only the start of the action tonight. I promise you that there is definitely a lot more to come. As one quick second, again, I think we're going to see if we can get an interview with this team. A little weird, obviously, with them being my teammates in the Skyward series, but I'm sure they won't mind as moving back in again. Some pretty exciting action already to start off things off. New Age Rogues, New Age Organization, who is partnered with me with an exceptional start to their season. Then a 3-0 sweep. It really felt like at moments they just felt like they knew what they were doing every step of the way. Again, the roster just doing so well. As again, we're going to see if we can get them to join on in. Welcome on in, Unreal Acid. How you doing? Congratulations on your win here to start off your Academy Series run.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It felt good, man. I think we're waiting on Boost and Clixel to get in here. But yeah, no, it kind of went a little bit how we expected going into this.
Yeah, of course. Again, might have also helped by the fact that you, Unreal, and No Boost also have experience with Game Gang and the FBZ organization, having swept them in Week 1 of Sky Series on New Age Panthers.
Yes,
again, tell me,
yes.
tell me, did that help you guys in any way? Were you thinking about this as being a rematch, or did it not really come to your mind? The fact that
I mean, it didn't really come to the mind. I think we looked at it as definitely just, we still got some, we're working out some kinks to try and be the best that we can as a team. And I think getting a match like that, I think really helped us iron out, like especially comm wise and just, rotation wise, considering how our open circuit went, kind of definitely shed some light on some issues. But I mean, I think it definitely helped us iron out a lot of the things that we needed to, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Also joining us is Clixel, being someone that I haven't seen actually since May. Last time you were on the stream was when you're on 3 Old Men in the Splash series. Tell me about how you met this roster and ultimately why things are clicking so well, even for a roster that is relatively new.
Yeah, man, we're pretty new together as a team. New Age had reached out to me about coming and playing for their team for a couple of different leagues, and so I decided to come on in, and it's been going pretty good so far. We all work around each other, and we're still figuring each other out. But it showed out tonight, so pretty happy with it.
Yeah, and again, you should be happy with that. Again, a great Week 1 result, but obviously your season still has a long way to go. You still have a lot more matches. Again, this is a 7-week season after all. You got a couple other opponents in here. You might have taken down FBZ Academy Whites, but It's not it for the action next week. You get to play New Age Ravens. Tell me about that roster. Obviously, Unreal Acid, you know, and Click, so you guys know these guys pretty well. Tell me
Yeah.
about this roster. Again, it's definitely pretty fun to see
I think
New Age matchup.
I mean, if being completely transparent here, I think if shouldn't be too much in our wheelhouse, just in considering the power of roster we have in terms of what New Age has to bring. The Rogues definitely kind of do sit a little bit more at the top in terms of the champ teams, but I think it's a matter of, I think if Ravens show, I know their team isn't all that bad. I know their team is relatively new as well, so it could be kind of the same issue in trying to figure out, how their chemistry is and how our chemistry compares up to theirs is probably going to be the biggest question, seeing if they're able to catch us off guard or, able to kind of catch us out of rotation and if we show mistakes.
Yeah, of course. Again, you are looking forward to that match, and you're also looking forward to make sure you prove that this week one isn't just, a week one just playing well. No, you got to make sure you do it over time. I mean, it's also, again, the fact that it's the start of your season here as well. I mean, Klexel, tell me about it. At the end of the season, where do you want to see yourself at the end of this season in the Academy Series? What position would you be happy with if you were to be able to achieve?
Man, I'm just here to play, man. If we end up, above 500, if we end up, winning it all, I mean, that's awesome, right? But we would like to put ourselves in obviously a good position to move forward.
Of course, again, a big win, a matchup. Pretty fun to see my teammate here, Unreal No Boost, playing on stream. But the fact that the only other time I've been able to do that was when you guys played for me with Panthers. Again, yeah, I know. I need to get in one of your guys' matches soon enough. It's just scheduling is not easy. Again, you should be happy with quite the result yourself here. But before you go, we're gonna go for a quick shout out section here. We'll start with you, Click, so we'll go to Unreal Acid. Anything you want to say? Any shout outs? Any final statements?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Yeah, who goes? Who goes here?
Clixel starts.
Okay. No, just shout out, again, New Age for wanting to pick me up, and it's been good so far, man. I've had a lot of fun here. Like I said, we're figuring each other out. Shout out to obviously 5CE. I still do play for 5CE for RLSS, and all their coaches. Missouri coach over here for New Age, and he was in and out here and there. He actually came in right after the game and wanted to talk to us about a few things, but we had to pop in here first. So,
of course,
appreciate everyone.
Of course, I'm pulling you guys away from...
Appreciate you streaming as always.
I'm pulling you away from Missouri here. I'll make sure you guys get back to him as soon as possible. Also, Unreal, anything you want to say, Unreal Acid, here at the stream?
Just, again, I think kind of same thing as Coco shot as New Age. I joined in very late into RLR, oh my goodness gracious, RLSS, and so it's good to finally, get the experience into the actual leagues. I'm just absolutely falling in love with it. And, I'm excited to see where this team can take us in BLCS and as well as, for New Age Panthers and Skyward. And so I just love the competitiveness, love the action of, being the casted and just really feeling like you're a part of something. And I think New Age is run well in a way where where everyone knows where everybody is and we keep things organized. So I think they do a good job of that for sure.
Yeah, again, it seems like everything going well for you guys, and obviously, as we can see from week one, you guys definitely know what you're doing. You're off to a great start here. Congratulations on your week one victory. Have an amazing rest of your night.
Yep,
thanks, Forty.
Again, a win there for New Age. As I see in chat, Dem asking, what rank are these guys? They're around GC1. GC1's about the rank that these guys are at. It also helps the fact that I know these guys, so it helps you. It helps me. Yeah, they're around GC1, if that helps you in any way. As again, make sure we get things sorted. I'm going to move my mic a little bit because I know my mic's a little off center, I think. There you go. Again, it's only the start of our action tonight, though. We have a lot more matches to go. Reminder, these are our next matches. Knights of Chaos, the B team, will be the next match on stream. Again, a fun match here. That's going to be parts of the LOS Champ season. As again, a kind of a last-second addition, but we're able to get it here. Again, I'm going to go to a quick intermission. We'll be back soon. Oh, you're Demon. Ah, hello, Demon. How you doing? Nice to see you again. They're around GC1. We're gonna have Knights of Chaos, the B team, coming up very soon. We'll see you guys soon, but again, we're gonna be off to a quick break. We'll be right back. By the way, if you guys have like any questions or need to tell me or want to say anything, I am still here. I'll be watching you guys. Don't worry. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome. It's a Sporty stream. I'm Sporty FC, and I'm here joined here by my very my close friend here, Zen Zero. How you doing, Zen? It's nice to have you back. It's been a while. I muted you by a sec. There you go. Now you can speak. I muted you by accident.
No problem. I'm doing great. I always enjoy to be here, and it's definitely been a little too long. But I'll tell you an interesting fact. I've co-casted with you, I think, more than probably everybody else combined. So it's still I just been busy. But yeah, long overdue. Super excited to be back. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And what's interesting as well is we're gonna go to our schedule here. Gonna recap our last match. We just saw New Age Rogues sweep FBZ Academy, FBZ Academy White. Now we have an LOS Champs match here, LOS Champs Season 2, NAE Tier 6 3v3 between Knights of Chaos and the B Team. And obviously, a team that you recognize a lot here, Knights of Chaos. They've been on the stream a lot. They've been on your stream a lot as well, Zen.
Yeah, and I want to say they're one of the first teams that I ever actually casted with you. But yeah, very familiar with Knights of Chaos. Not super familiar with B Team. You always do like to see a week 2, both teams start off strong, 1-0. Definitely going to be an interesting matchup. Neither team going to want to take a loss this early in the season. So I feel like they're both going to play really strong.
They both should. I mean, they're both 1-0, so we know that they're willing to do it. Knights of Chaos in week 1 reverse swept their opponents, actually becoming the first team to ever do that twice. Reverse sweeping, so that is really impressive. Again, the first team to do it twice on this stream. It's very rare that it ever happens. Even once, Mayhem, currently the only player to have ever ever won it twice in a reverse sweep fashion on this stream. So obviously, these guys, they know how it is like to win. Knights of Chaos, even with all the teams that have gone through, all the new additions and the droppings and all of the players moving around, these guys always seem to find a way to get wins.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. We talk about it a lot. I know I talk about it. You talk about it. Momentum's huge. And when you go up and it looks like it's a sweep, you're feeling great. You're like, this is easy. It's done. And next thing you know, okay, they won the game. You're like, all right, it's a fluke. We got this. But in the back of your head, you're like, oh, please do not lose this next game, because then we're going to be facing a reverse sweep. And it's almost becomes their game to lose, right? So you have to stick it out all 3 games. You cannot start coasting, whether it's in a game that you think you've already won or a series that you think you already won. Play it out your absolute hardest and as serious as possible till that last moment.
Yeah, and the thing about the Knights of Chaos, though, is that even though this roster is new, it kind of isn't. That's the thing about their roster. When you got both Eternal Vector and Boltini Rome on the same team, these two have been teammates. A lot. They're 2v2 teammates as well. We're currently actually on Winning for Dakota, the teammates on that. They were teammates back on Strikers of Chaos Emerald. They've been teammates for a long time. And a couple of them with Mayhem, who's known for being one of the dirtiest players out there, who will just demo for the sake of demoing. And then obviously running out with Buns, who again is a kind of an unproven player, but obviously if Mayhem thinks he's good, he's got to be pretty good.
Right. Yeah. I'm super excited for it. Now, I meant to ask, do you know much about the B Team? Have you got to cast for them much? Or?
So I have not been able to stream them, but I can say I have learned from their captain Polar Cubed. These guys are literally your classic team of friends. Literally, these guys are lifelong friends. Okay. So, we talked about Knights of Chaos. I was going to mention and actually segue from Knights of Chaos having their chemistry to the B Team. You can't beat the chemistry that friendship has, and so we'll see if the power of friendship here compels the B Team to continue to improve in their results. Again, reminder, both teams are 1-0, so they both have quite impressive records. You don't want to take them lightly here, and again, with it being week 2 of LOS Champs of a 7-week season, they both have a lot of work to do to get themselves into a good position in the playoffs.
Yeah, and that's what I said. That's what makes me excited about it is week 2 teams 1-0. They're not going to want to lose here. And I know, what Knights of Chaos can bring. And I'm glad you mentioned it, because that's where I knew Eternal Vector and Boltini were on another team. But yeah, winning for Dallas.
Winning for Dallas?
Winning for
Dakota.
Dallas. What's Dakota? That's what it was. Winning for Dakota.
That's a new name. I don't think that's one of Boltini's children.
No, I'm very glad you mentioned it though, because I just casted for him a couple weeks back, and a lot of chemistry, as you said, very, very strong on the pitch. But of course, the B team, as you said, they're friends. They're gonna have a lot of chemistry, right? They've probably been playing their entire course of Rocket League or the bulk of it with each other. So super interesting matchup here.
Can't wait to see the Dakota arc of playing with her mother and then getting better than her mother. That's how it works, right? That's how it works.
Yeah, it is.
Again,
especially a game like this.
Yeah. Dakota's a little too young for Rocket League right now. You gotta be 13 to play in these leagues. But again, currently, we're gonna get ourselves into this match very soon here. Knights of Chaos again. Reminder, won last week with a 3-2. I'm trying to check week 1 when the B team played. Who'd they play? They played. Oh, by the way, Knights of Chaos played Team Name Loading last week. Another great team name. I love these team names. Last week, B team played Digital Esports Team Vanta and won that 3-1. So again, these teams, they know what it's like to win. They know what it's like to play well. Vanta, by the way, did actually get a win this week against Team Name Loading 3-2. So so far the schedule, it goes in the favor of the B team. We'll see if maybe they can prove that the schedule actually has an impact, because it is only 1 week of results. We're in week 2, and it doesn't really matter, because ultimately you can have these insane results and then and you're the huge favorites in a match, and it doesn't really matter.
The sample size just isn't big enough yet to really know did they peak, or did their teammates, their opponents play bad, right? Different stuff like that will skew a single game statistics, but over, say we're 5 games into the season, that will all even itself out, and you get to get a much better picture of what to expect.
Yeah, that's why the playoffs are after 7 weeks of gameplay. As we're gonna go in game here, we're just waiting here for the teams to join. Reminder, this series is a best of 5. Yep, best of 5 again. Everything should be ready again. Both, reminder, these teams haven't lost yet. It's again after a week of good results. You gotta make sure you continue that. As already in the lobby is the B team. There we go. It's Polar Cubed, Logan, and TFD Titan. Just waiting on the Knights to join as well. But again, Zen, this is a pretty interesting match. Nice to see again. Nice to see Knights of Chaos. Whenever you get to watch Knights of Chaos, it's always fun. And it's not just because I was on that org. It's because they are a fun team to watch. They are they are so aggressive, and especially with a roster like this, where again, even though they are new, they still know each other. Should make for some interesting Rocket League.
Yeah, I can't agree more. Every time I've got to cast for them, it's always a show for sure.
I'm just waiting on Knights to join. We'll see who their roster is. Last week it was Mayhem, Boltini, and Eternal Vector. I wouldn't be surprised if they changed it, but I have a feeling it will probably stay the same as. My goodness, oh no, that's a trash can. I was like, the lightning, the thunder's really loud. That's thunder? A trash can. Someone's rolling a trash can, and it's just. I thought that was thunder. I was like, that's really loud. It has been.
Yeah, I could hear it.
I was like, it has been stormy recently, but it hasn't been that loud. Again, I'm just trying to see if I can get. I'd say, and they do have up to 50 minutes to join. So again,
well, and Boltini's in chat, so I would assume they're in here anytime.
Me too. I would assume as well, but we'll see. They'll be here any moment. And reminder, this match is the best of 5. It's not the only match tonight. We have 2 more matches after this one. They're both Skyward series matchups. The schedule shows us that at 10, we're going to be seeing Astral Supernova take down not take down. Play against Unknown Astro. I always get the word takedown too much. And then 135 Astra playing Valhalla. Aces, a lot of Astral names, as you guys have noticed here in these last matches. But again, both Skyward series matches, starting with an All-Star 2v2, ending with a Premier 3v3. And really, those matches, they look quite exciting. I'm especially looking forward to that Astra match.
So Buns does so I seen in chat Boltini said something about 10:30, and sure enough, Buns, I think you called it. You said you wouldn't be surprised to see it. Buns is taking the place of Boltini here, at least for the first couple games. You never know. Right?
I know it's happening at 10:30. 10:30 is when Waiting for Dakota plays as well.
Oh,
they're playing 10:30 tonight. I believe on Crouton's stream. Crouton does _ at 10:30. Their 2v2 match. Actually, I have no clue who they're playing for that match. I wasn't prepared for that, but I believe. If I take a look at their match, they are playing. Where are they? I'll find out. They are playing Striker Ronin on that series. That'll be an interesting one, to say the least. But here we go. Everybody's in the lobby. Buns' seasonal debut here on the Knights of Chaos here for week 2 as they play against the B team. Best of 5. Here we go. Both teams are 1-0, but only one can move on. 5 minutes on the clock. You gotta win 3 to keep your season record strong. And if you lose, well, you go down to 1-1. No one wants that this early in the season. It will have to happen here somehow.
Yeah, and especially a team that we know, like Knights of Chaos, we're definitely going to see them come out aggressive, come out fast-paced. You know, they like to play that type of play style. And just as we say it, Mr. Mayhem with a huge bump upfield, 16 seconds in. And it's something they do so well, Sporty. They set the pace, right? People don't get to play at their own pace against them. And when you get to set the tone, set the pace, that's huge.
Yeah, and what's funny is you usually say how the assist sometimes matters more than the actual goal. Well,
yes.
The game, I think they wanted to make sure that Mayhem got credit for that assist, as they allowed him to steal the goal on that one. 1 goal already for the Knights of Chaos as Mayhem doing what Mayhem's always been known to do, and that is be incredibly annoying to play against. He will go for those bumps and demos. The old roster was famous for this one. This new roster, it hasn't really changed all that much, although this new roster is much more defensive than the old one, especially with players like Eternal Vector and Voltini Rome, who are generally more defensive players than the old roster, which had Lade, which had Hands Baby, which had Meatman. Much more that old roster was much more aggressive. This one, a little more defensive, but even so, you can still see shades of the old Knights of Chaos with any time they go up to offense.
And I gotta rewind a little bit because Buns, you said Buns was the new player, the more untested player, and I gotta say that play he had off the opponent's backboard into an absolute dime. His teammate didn't actually. Oh, as he puts one on target here, but it's saved by Logan. Yeah, I could tell by that car control, that ball control right there. Looks like he will prove himself pretty shortly. He's already trying to make big plays.
And it's nice to see as Buns down to Eternal Vector. I mean, so far, Knights of Chaos, it's over and over again. It's not as suffocating as the old offense was, but this new offense, much more creative. Their old offense was just one of those things where they just kept shooting until you finally couldn't keep the shot out. This new roster, not going to have that same kind of play style. Instead, they're going to look for each other. They're going to look for plays where they follow each other up, and they put in good plays as Buns. That's not a very good touch. Logan off the back wall. Logan wants the second touch in the middle. It is cleared away. The defense of the Knights of Chaos here. Again, a stronger defense than they had before. They were known as the Glass Cannon. Now, it is definitely much more well-rounded as that one in front of the net. Knights of Chaos have another shot.
Yeah, 7-4 here in the first 2 minutes of play. Excuse me, 7-1. The B team only putting 1 shot on target so far, but they have picked up 4 saves already. We talk about it a lot. This is a hard play style to emulate and to continue to play, right? Getting massively outshot and making clutch save after clutch save. And I really feel a lot of teams come out and they want to fill each other out. They want to say, okay, let's start it off, see what they're doing. And you just can't do it against the playstyle of Knights of Chaos because they're going to immediately be all over you, immediately pull the momentum in their favor. We're going to have to see the B team get some aggression themselves, get some offense themselves.
Yeah, that's the way you beat Knights of Chaos. You kind of have to do what they do more efficiently. As Buns almost double tapped in his own net. He very nearly owned goal there. I mean, Knights of Chaos, while they do have so much pressure, they only have 1 goal to speak of. Not a lot showing for what they have done so far. And that means for the B team, all they need is 1 good chance, and they will be right back in it as Titan. No Vector. Titan wants to follow up. Buns will get the block. No Vector's got to turn for this one. He's got the clear straight to Logan off the back wall. Mayhem pinches that one to safety. Knights of Chaos proving to you over and over again their defense is ready, and the B team is not finding it easy breaking through.
Definitely not. And yeah, I think that even though it's only 1-0, and definitely, a great job by the B team's defense as well here. Even though it's 1-0, I think Knights of Chaos are going to be very comfortable with this type of play where they're just putting a lot of shots and forcing a lot of big save after big save after big save. Because again, even sometimes anything under pretty much the pro level, you just can't continue it. Eventually your defense will break.
Yeah, but for the B team, the one thing that they do have that is favoring them is that chemistry. And if there's anything that is more important than anything else on defense, it is chemistry. Knowing your teammates, being able to rotate around them, they can do that well. It's up from Logan. Here comes the shot from Polar, but it does stay out. Eternal Vector with a big block. Now in front for Buns. That one's pinched away. Eternal Vector off the back wall. Knights of Chaos with a quick transition. Mayhem jumping in quickly. Logan off of Titan. Back to Logan. 1-2-1. And it is cleared by Buns. 30 seconds left. The B team, they got a lot of work to do. Still haven't found their way into the back of that blue net just yet. Mayhem wants a quick one to the back post. Logan blocks it wide. B team's defense showing up, but they don't have a lot of time remaining. Titan looking for Logan. Logan, dribble, going all the way! Logan puts it in! 6 seconds left! The B team break through, and they tie up the game!
Big play and a big bump by his teammate right there. I'm not sure exactly who had it, but I have to say, they started to get bumpy. They started to get more aggressive that last minute. It's as if they said, hey, we have to score now. We have to go all in. And I almost feel like that's how they needed to play the whole time, as Titan, off the kickoff here, steals it from him within a matter of, 10 seconds here, Sporty. It goes from a pretty, not dominant because obviously it was 1-0, but a pretty controlled 1-0 victory for Knights of Chaos. And just like that, 10 seconds later, the B team on top. That's unreal.
What a start! That's only game 1. And a 0-second goal. I mean, so many times they happen on this stream, but they don't usually make that big of an impact. Oh my goodness, what a start. That's incredible. With so little time left, the B team pull things back. We were asking, where are these guys? They felt like they were asleep in that series. And finally, they came alive when it mattered most, literally. At the end of game 1. They're going to start up the series in the lead. I can't believe that they got that point. With how comfortable the Knights of Chaos looked, they had so many chances, but to only score once, that offense, it's really struggling to put the shots where they need to go.
Yeah, and we also have to credit the B team defense, right? I was saving them 4-3 here, and we ended up having 8 shots from Knights of Chaos. But the big difference was, I had mentioned it with about 90 seconds left. It was like 7 shots to 2 or something like that, and the B team just got aggressive, and I feel that needs to just be their game plan here. They need to come out and play aggressive. And as we said earlier, beat them at their own style, because that's your best bet. Hanging back, playing passive, not going to be, very effective against a team like Knights of Chaos, because they're comfortable. And we saw for 4 minutes and 30 seconds there, they were very comfortable just staying on offense.
They did look comfortable as Knights. Oh, that's almost in. Off the back wall, here comes Eternal Vector. A quick shot here for Knights of Chaos. They're back in game 2, proving to us that first game hasn't really impacted them too much.
No, yeah, and just a unfortunate little whiff there, on the defensive side. Sets up a pretty easy goal. If you're Knights of Chaos, that's the Rocket League gods smiling upon you right there, because that's huge for the momentum to be able to quickly come out, score, and as you just said, shake it off. Now they're already in game 2. They're already up. They forgot about that last-second comeback. That was huge in game 1 for the B team.
Yeah, and I liked what you mentioned last game ago. 8 shots, only 4 saves from the B team, though, meaning 4 shots left unaccounted by the Knights of Chaos. It felt so many times that game. They had opportunities, and they just missed the net. It felt like they were just wide of the targets. And unfortunately for them, when you put on that kind of offense, you need to put those shots on target. You can't rely on just being able to shoot that often and expect things to go your way. You need to put them on the net. Knights of Chaos, game 1 really should have been theirs. I mean, with how much offense they had, if they put a few more shots on, they could have done as that one down the field. Buns doesn't get to it. Polar cubed. The B team swing back with the fury.
And what even happened here? Polar, and I love that right there. You've heard me say it a million times. That's my go-to advice in a smothering defense like that. Try to clear it on net or into open space to back that third man up. That's exactly what happened there. Polar cubed. Caught them slipping as third man, but Mr. Mayhem said, we'll make it a shootout. We'll answer right back immediately off kickoff.
Mayhem, not the most
in a
mechanical.
Similar fashion, he caught third man up just a little too much there.
I love the comparison there, but again, as I said, man, I'm not the most mechanical guy ever. But you know, that's exactly what he does. He'll do whatever his team needs to get those wins. He doesn't care how they happen. He'll just be there as Buns there for Eternal Vector. The play off the kickoff. 2 goals quickly for Knights of Chaos. Blink and you'll miss it. Knights now have insurance.
Yeah, and if you're the B team, I mean, you can't be thinking right here, okay, we got a game to give. No, you have 4 minutes left. You need to get this one back. And I know in this moment it has to be demoralizing because, as you said, blink and you'll miss it. We went from a 1-1 to 3-1 just like that, 2 back-to-back kickoff goals. And they got to make sure, you know, kickoffs are not going to become a weakness because a team like Knights of Chaos, they're going to be very comfortable taking 10, 15 kickoffs in a game if they can, you know.
And the thing about the Knights that's so scary is any shot that they have can be the shot that goes in. B team working around the defense. Polar and as far as Buns, who off the back wall, Buns with a second touch, but that one bounces away from him. Logan now challenged by Eternal Vector. B team back on D for Eternal Vector. Quick shot. Titan gets a block. Now Logan down the field. Can't get the dunk on Buns as Knights of Chaos looking to go back. The fake under one. Off to the back wall. Mayhem looking to get a piece of Titan. That one cleared away. Redirect chance. Almost connected by the B team. They can get that ball away, but not for long. Knights of Chaos send it right back. Every single touch has an answer. And an answer for the B team. Mayhem. Oh, wow. Icy ice veins there because that one was close. The B team almost got a quick one on him.
Yeah, and I love to see it's exactly what the B team needs to do to force that third man. They like to play with a tight positioning as third man, this Knights of Chaos. That way they can smother you with that offense. Continue, but open net situation. No, Polar Cube had the wide open net, just needed to place it. Doesn't get the best touch. Big opportunity squandered there. This game starting very similar, 6-1 in the shooting so far in favor of Knights of Chaos.
Yeah, but the B team can get some opportunities. 2 minutes left. Knights of Chaos. A much better game than their last one, and I think they would agree with that as well as Polar. Oh man, a lot of people not able to make contact here in the midfield. Still no one making contact. Titan, we're up the dunk. Buns, and again, Titan getting in the way. Logan. 2 options in front, looking for Polar. He's removed from the field. That option is gone for the B team as Polar meets a Knights of Chaos player in the only way Knights seem to like to meet their opponents, and that is by removing them from the pitch.
And you know, I'm a huge fan of that play style. I love when they get dirty, when they demo. And you know, it's something that I really haven't seen this game from the B team when they had almost all of their success last game came from that, right? I believe almost, maybe not both goals, but one goal came from a heads up bump, and another goal that they almost scored came from a big demo in net as well. So they've had success with it. I'd like to see them, you know, fight back with some physical play.
Well, right now, not really out playing that play against the Knights here, as Knights of Chaos definitely unhappy from that first game performance where they had the lead, they couldn't hold it, and now they're piling it on. I'm Buns' brother with a 4th goal for the Knights of Chaos. This one pinched long and Polar. Either he didn't see it or he wasn't ready for it, and he never jumped in time. Buns up so much faster. A heads-up play from the Knights of Chaos newbie.
Yeah, and that's, I believe, 2 for him here in game 2. It is 2 goals and an assist here. And, you know, 4-1, just about 30 seconds left. This does seem, but we know, right? B team are comfortable coming back very quickly, but 30 seconds left. Gonna definitely be tough. And if you're the B team right here, we're discussing strategy as soon as this is over, right? We want to use this full minute and discuss what needs to change, because they are just getting slaughtered in the shot category, right? And this game, the only 1 save, they weren't able to make 4 saves. So just what we had talked about earlier, same thing. When you allow that many shots over and over and over again, it's so hard to emulate a game that you saved 50-60% of it, right?
This time, the Knights of Chaos don't let up at the end of the game. They keep playing the same game plan over and over, and they slow the B team down here. 4 shots last game, now only 2 this game. They cut those shots in half, And again, I like what you said there, but I think rule number 1 here for the B team is going to be to stop Mayhem. Really, he doesn't care about the ball. We're seeing that very often from him. He will turn off that that ball cam. He'll go to car cam. He'll bump out the other team. B team needs to be wary of that, because I think that has been one of the huge things that have changed with Knights of Chaos, is that the demos are starting to connect.
Yeah, I agree. And they were probably the more aggressive team in game 1 as well. And that's where they have to learn to put their head on a swivel. Always be listening for that car behind you, and always, as you said, switch off that ball cam every once in a while and just survey what's happening on the fields. And a lot of time you're going to see a Mayhem headed right for you, right? Easy to dodge if you are looking, and that's what they're going to have to start doing.
Game 3. We're tied at 1 each. This decides match points here in week 2. Knights of Chaos B team both proving that they can take each other down, but Knights of Chaos definitely having the stronger pressure so far. Do the B team have anything to answer with? Can they answer with some pressure of their own? Well, they start off with that, that's for sure. Titan with a quick start here, as Knights of Chaos weren't ready for this pass from Polar.
And I'll be honest, I don't know that I've said the name Titan yet, so big moment for him. Huge goal. You know, they have to keep this up, though. That's the big thing. I feel like they want to play a little more passive. Maybe that's their play style, is to be a bit more passive. But every time I see them be aggressive, I see success. So I would just love to see them be more aggressive.
Oh, but Buns, flip reset, he wants it. Logan won't let him. Oh, that was nearly an incredible opportunity. That's an Vector 1-on-2. He gets to the jump. Polar with the block, and he'll clear it away. Mayhem sends it back in. Knights of Chaos, quick attack here. But it will end as those chances just cannot find their way on target. 2 incredible opportunities for the Knights. They couldn't put either of them in. But you can see they're not giving up. Buns keeps it high. Eternal Vector off the sidewall. Miss from Titan in front. Cleared by Polar, and it bounces off of Logan. Knights of Chaos will be slow to react to this one. Mayhem. That touch really goes nowhere. The B team happy to receive a free clear to them. Knights, we gotta be careful there. Everybody committed on that play. And now it's Logan who wants a second in for Titan. Off of Logan. It stays wide. The B team doing anything they can to try to get at least 1 goal back, but it just won't happen. Buns, flip reset, Eternal Vector shoots, and Logan again with a huge save on defense.
And the B team already out shooting themselves than they did in the entire last game. You know, they're holding the lead because of it, and they're making it just a much better game all around. Yeah, they came back in the last second in game 1, but other than that, it's been all Knights of Chaos, and I love to see this style of play right here coming from the B team.
Oh, that's a huge miss! Oh, and Buns will take it for free! The B team, they've been playing so well until Zen was saying that they were saying so well, and then Logan missed it completely. The caster curse comes at the worst possible time, and the Knights of Chaos tied up at 1. Zen, you have anything to comment there?
My apologies.
Yeah, there you go.
But no, they can't let that take the momentum from them. You know, I was saying it right at the beginning of the game. They can't get passive. And, you know, a few plays back, they had a huge opportunity, but a big demo by Mayhem. And I got to tell you, you're right. You know him very well, as he picks up another demo. As I say it, he loves to play dirty, to get those bumps in. And I have to say, it seems that it does have an effect on the B team.
Well, the thing about the B team is, again, they're all about chemistry. They're all about knowing each other. It's pretty tough to keep that chemistry and those rotations up when one of your players is constantly getting removed every couple of seconds. For the B team, what they have done well, something I have noticed, is that they are willing to challenge. They aren't getting outpaced by the Knights of Chaos. It is something that can happen. You can get outpaced by this team, because they will challenge again and again. They don't leave the play. The B team is pretty good at meeting these challenges. And if they can't meet a challenge, they'll be prepared for it. And that's the thing that they do well, again, is that they meet these plays, especially this game so far, so well at it, but again, they're just getting removed. Mayhem had a double demo there.
Yeah.
Dude is not slowing down at all. At the end of this game, I wouldn't be surprised if he has a Executioner award given to him just by how aggressive he has been.
Unreal. You know, it's one of my favorite play styles, but even with that, we're still tied up here, just under 2 to play, and right now, it's a lot of control coming from the orange side, coming from the B team. But man, somehow Knights of Chaos keep that out.
Buns Oh, off the back wall. Maybe it was a fake Eternal Vector. Pop towards the back. Titan. Oh, dear. He's just put it in front of his net for Mayhem. B-Team caught in a strange predicament. Eternal Vector's touch off the back, and Titan, he wanted the pinch. He couldn't get it, and Mayhem was able to collect that one in front of the nets. Knights of Chaos, who are down by 1 this game, are now in the lead by that amount.
And that seems to be the story throughout. You know, anytime that there's another one. This one's gonna go in as well, and exactly on the storyline. Anytime that it seems like they're right there in it, boom, just like that, Knights of Chaos are starting to run away with it, and that has to be frustrating. You know, if you're on the B team, because that can be very demoralizing. And you can tell Knights of Chaos, and it's typical, an aggressive team like this, they thrive on that momentum. Every goal, they're excited. They're ready to get their next.
Eternal Vector. Knights of Chaos not done with free. They want for B team. Starting to overcommit for some of these plays. They know time is not on their side. The problem with them is they overcommit a good amount, and Knights of Chaos are pretty good at countering those plays. They kick that ball so quickly. Look at this transition, so fast, so efficient. In for Eternal Vector, that's an open net, and he has put it wide. Knights of Chaos still attacking, but it is clear. That's a good touch. That's a good shot. Polar cubed. He's got a rocket launcher strapped to his back, and he uses it there to go down the entire length of the pitch.
And you know, I believe that's his third goal and fourth or fifth attempt. That all he did was bang it clear across the field towards the net. And as I said, I love to see that. That really shows the brain on Polar, because he recognizes Knights of Chaos are trying to smother them. They're trying to keep third man pushed up a little bit so that they can stay all over you, and that's exactly what you need to do.
Exactly what you have to do. You gotta be able to give the Knights of Chaos a quick treatment here as Titan. Back, in front, Mayhem clears it away. The Knights waiting the time, tick here. Mayhem with a pinch. Logan, he's got a chance for a solo play here, but he's run out of position, looking for Polar in front. Knights are struggling. S1's still rolling. Logan on zero boost bumps out Mayhem. In comes Titan. He's got a full tank. One-on-one with Eternal Vector, but that one pinched away on Mayhem. Removes the last option here for the B team. In front of the net, Logan sends it away, but Eternal Vector just has to let it hit the ground, and Knights of Chaos are on match point.
And I'm very excited to see here the demo stats. I have to check it out here. So
Mayhem's got 7. He
You
doesn't have
called
Executioner.
it. You called
Holy.
it. He pulls his Executioner out. My goodness, and only 28 ball touches. You know, I think you need a player. I think every team needs a player like Mr. Mayhem. The guy says, "Hey, I don't care if I hit a flip reset. I don't care if I have a nasty double tap. I'm picking up 4 or 5 demos consistently, and picking up a goal, assist here and there." But he is fine playing in that role play, that position that doesn't get a lot of credit, right? Everybody loves seeing the big mechanics, you know, more of how Buns plays, right? You can tell that he's flashy. He had a few good goals, almost hit a flip reset goal, right? But I think every team needs that Mayhem on there.
Yeah, Mayhem, kind of the dirty player, kind of the player who's going to do the work that you may not notice as well. Obviously, though, for Mayhem, you got to take notice of a guy who is so efficient and he is at what he does, and you can see it really work here in Game 3. 7 demos from him, but moving the B team here all over the place. Of course, we're going into Game 4 here. Knights of Chaos only need 1 more, and they'll go up to a 2-0 record.
It just hurts my soul that Mayhem only gets credited 190 points with an Executioner. That should be an automatic 150 points right there, because it just helps your team so much. But as we talked about, we know he does not care about points. He doesn't care about all that. He just wants to win.
Yeah, that's all that Mayhem cares about. I mean, he is a very competitive player. So for him, if he can't win, he'll not be happy. He knows that he needs to finish this job. But the B team know that there's still a lot of hope there for them. We've seen them hold these Knights of Chaos team back. We know that they can do it, but can they do it over a longer period of time? That's the question, because so far for Knights, their pressure definitely putting on a lot of questions as Titan's off the post, and no one responding. Mayhem demoed the option in Polar. B team's got to reset. Titan over Eternal Vector, laying in front for Logan! He drops it under the crossbar! The B team back on their stride!
What a pass here from Titan, and Logan just beating Buns. It looked like Buns actually just slightly misread that. Kind of jumped a tad late, but a big play, and this is what we need to see them. But I have to go back. Mayhem, when he deleted that third option, it's time and time again that we're seeing him. They're in a very bad situation, and he demos the threat. I mean, I love it. But this one on target, Polar, making it 2-0. And correct me if I'm wrong here. I know Knights of Chaos have had multiple, 2-3 goal leads, but I don't think that B team has had 1-2 goal lead yet this entire series.
Yeah,
I'm
trying to think of the last time that they may have had that, and I would have to agree with you. I don't think they have. They've been able to tie this team. They've been able to lead this team. Maybe last game. No, last game they didn't have a 2 goal lead.
It was one.
It was one. Yeah, it was a 1 goal lead. They again, new territory for the B team, but you can already tell they're not giving up. As now Logan loses connection at the worst time here, because Mayhem's going to score. We'll see if Logan can reconnect, but they couldn't have had it at any worse time. Logan gone, and he could have stopped that one there, but instead his game disconnects. We'll see if he gets back in the lobby here, but Knights of Chaos get 1 goal back. The B team must carry on. We are already well into this game here. LOS Champs rules tell us that we keep playing until Logan can reconnect or until this game ends, meaning for the B team, they lead by 1, but that lead may not last for long, as Knights of Chaos are pretty good at offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And if Polar can pick this up, this could be huge. He does. Buys a little more time for Logan here. Going up 3-1. I mean, I highly doubt they're going to be able to continue to score and to stop the 3v2, but right now they got a 2 goal lead. They just need to buy as much time as possible. Hopefully Logan can get back in. Hopefully it's not a storm or something that like kicked his power out, because that was, God, at one of the worst times there. Their first 2 goal lead, game 4, they needed to force champions filled, and Logan disconnects. Big save by Titan. I don't know if he was credited for it or not, but it looked like it was certainly a save.
Yeah, B team is playing all-time defense right now. Knights of Chaos definitely must be a little bit infuriated with how well the B team is locking them out. Buns around that corner, a miss from Polar. Buns still going. Up is Buns, an open net down the field. He won't be able to hit this one. Eternal Vector now. Light touch. Titan can't get enough on it, and it does fall in. Knights of Chaos get another goal here. They're staying with the B team, and now a quick counter-check opportunity will help them out.
And the kickoff's got to be the hardest part, which I know it's funny because the B team actually scored not long after the last kickoff, but it's got to be very tough in the 3v2 situation. As Mayhem almost gets the dunk in the net, but Vector gonna have an easy goal here. This is the time we're all crossing our fingers that Logan pops back in, because as you said, they have to win this, right? If this wasn't a must-win game, if this wasn't match point, series point for Knights of Chaos, it'd be a different story, because they would have a moment to contact the sub or figure out what's going on with Logan and get him back in. But it doesn't matter, because if they lose this game, it's all over.
Oh, but he's back.
He's back.
Logan's back. The legend has returned again here. The B team now stuck at a tied-up game. Maybe they can get there. But this one, oh, calamity on the back wall. The B team had 2 players in the same position. It was Polar and it was Titan who bumped each other out. And it's not a very hard shot for Buns. If only one went up for that, that one could have been cleared. Instead, both went for it. And that results in a catastrophe.
I tell you what, though, it could be a lot worse right now with it being a 2v3 for so long. Logan could have certainly been coming back into a much bigger, deficit here. But 4-3 with half a game left to play, I think they're all right.
We'll see if they can do that, though, as Logan... Oh, he's getting bumped! He's getting harassed! And Mayhem has an open net! Usually it's Mayhem who goes for those plays, but this time it's Buns. Again, it's his first series with this team in LOS, and he is making quite the impact.
Yeah, Mayhem's given all these players a 3-second connection loss about every 10 to 15 seconds here. Anyway, they're already playing typically with one player off the field, but this kickoff, it is going to go wide. They could have answered back right there. Polar can't quite find it. It's going to go wide to Mayhem.
So far, though, the B team And they're down by 2. As you said again, it could be a lot worse for them, but giving up 5 goals to the Knights, not something you want to be proud of. This is a team that once they get going, they can really add on so much more. You gotta slow them down in a game like this. Miss from Polar. Titan having to backtrack. Polar to the corner. Jumping is Buns, but he can't get the touch. Polar now. Getting it down the field. B-team starting to scramble, starting to panic. Their series life is on the line. Logan. Pass to Titan, and that one needs to be on Logan. Here's the follow-up, chip to the crossbar, and it does stay out. Buns brother jumping up in time. Now Mayhem gets the dunk, and it makes it 6. 3 goals for the captain of the Knights of Chaos.
Cool. And just under 90 seconds left here to play, but what timing from Mayhem there to wait for that touch, use his flip to 50 that directly in the net. And you can't help but somewhat feel for the B team, right? Up 2-0, you lose your player, you come back, you're down. The momentum has completely shifted, and it's series point. You can't help feel for them a little bit, but they still have time. They can't feel sorry for themselves. They have to answer back right here.
Bowler gets 2 to jump. B team doing well to get Knights of players to commit on defense, but the problem is they're not getting enough of them, and they're not committing enough up to offense. Bowler now. Again, you can see no one there for the B-team. Mayhem. It's a pretty routine job to do there to keep that ball away. Now Titan. Waiting, pinch. Logan jumps early. Knights of Chaos packing the defense, packing the nets, keeping every shot against them out. And now B-team back on their own side of the field. Eternal Vector cleared away by Logan. Now Logan looking for Polar. What a pass! What a shot! It's a beautiful infield play! And the B team not done just yet.
Nah, this is certainly possible right here. Every second that ticked away made it, less and less probable. But 6-4, 30 seconds left. They can do this. They have to strike quick though. And we saw them in game 1. They came back and won with a 6-second goal to tie it, and then immediate kickoff goal in overtime, so they can score back to back.
Eternal Vector dribble looking for Buns. This one goes wide. Knights of Chaos trying to find some opportunities. Polar met by Mayhem. Logan, 10 seconds left. Logan wants it. Going on target. Eternal Vector block. Tie it in front of the nets. Where is the third player? Nowhere to be found. Was Polar cubed, and that will end the series. Knights of Chaos have advanced their record to 2-0.
What a series. And I have to say, Buns really answering that question, saying, hey, I can hang. I mean, 710 points there. Last game, I believe his MVP as well. But if not, I know he had a couple goals, assists to save. He's doing it everywhere. And that game having a huge game, a goal, 3 assists, and 4 saves. So I think that answer was questioned. But how many demos did Mayhem have there for that match? So
4.
My goodness, he had 7 last match. He was probably averaging 4 or 5 demos a game. Absolutely unreal. But I have to say, if you're the B team, you can't be too upset about this, right? It was a super unfortunate moment that they lost connection while up 2-0 in game 4, but they have a lot of season left. They show they can not only win as they won last week, but they can hang with a team like Knights of Chaos. They were in game 4 down 2-1. They were up 2-0 in the actual game. So looking to possibly tie it up and force Champions Field. They know they can hang. They have to take the positives from this. Very unfortunate they had a disconnect, but they still played great, had some big moments, and they just need to try to keep it positive and see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, of course, but that is not the end of the action tonight. You saw 2 series Zen joining me for this one. Again, I told you, we still have Skyward series matches to come up here as, again, we're going to go to a 2v2 Astral Supernova, Unknown Astro. We're going to have 135 Astra taking on Valhalla Aces in a best of 5. But of course, Zen0, I believe this is the end of your time on the stream. It was nice to have you, though, here joining us for quite an exciting match. Again, is there anything you want to say before we go on our quick break?
Now, you already know. Just thank you so much for having me. Always have a blast casting with you. And yeah, congrats Knights of Chaos. B team, keep your heads up. You guys really fought, had a unfortunate moment, but good luck in the rest of the season to both the teams. And yeah, big shout out to you, Sporty. Always love being here.
Of course, again, if you guys want to see Zenzio, you can already see his Twitter. There's ZenzioTTV. If you want to show support to him on Twitch, it's the other one, ZNZR Zenzivo on Twitch. So again, support. I know you're going to be going live soon. So again, have fun on your stream, Zenzio. And for everybody else, stick around. We'll be back after a quick break. Thanks, man. Welcome back everybody, back to the Sportiest stream. All of you are doing well, it's nice to see you again. If you guys don't know me, I'm Sporty FC, it's nice to see you all. We've got some Skyward Series action to end off this night. In fact, we've got 2 Skyward Series matches to end off this night. We're starting with Astral Supernova and Unknown Astro. And we'll be playing in an all-star 2v2 week 3 match. And we'll go to Premier Favorite Feat week 3 with 135 Astra and Valhalla Aces there in the end. So again, we got some incredible matches coming up, some incredible organizations. And of course, as I mentioned, our first match, Astral Supernova, Unknown Astro, a 2v2, and quite an impressive looking one as well. Of course, though, there are some interesting situations though with this. I mean, the things I look at as well is the fact that one of these teams is 2-0, Astro is 2-0, Astral Supernova is 0-2, so this matchup may look a bit lopsided. With Astro having their wins against New Age Rogues, we just saw earlier today, and Bar Down. With Astral having their losses against Swordfish Sweepers and New Age Nova. Yes, these groups and these matches have been a little different though. Astro may have had some easier matches than Astral Supernova have, and so we'll see how that works out. But again, these are our rosters here, and I should say one thing we will notice: Arkham, the captain of Unknown Astro, will be going by the name of Aiden during his match. He does not like to go by Arkham; he'll go by Aiden. Of course, we will make sure to work. We will make sure to get that going for him again, as requested to be called that way, so we will gladly agree to that. There's no issues with that whatsoever. So yeah, again, if you guys ever hear me go Aiden, that is Arkham, the name he wishes to go by in the game. So again, we got everything set up. We'll make sure to get the lobby info to both of these teams. Again, reminder, a 2v2 match, this is another best of 5, so yes, every match will be a best of 5 here, so and there's a lot. There's a decent amount on the line, especially for Astral Supernova, with their season going by, having gone by so poorly. They're hoping to improve on that and to maybe a better record than before. But I will say for Astro, their record, while they might play easier opponents, they did play Bar Down. That is a pretty strong team. I mean, that team is currently 2-1 with having swept Young Bucks and having taken down the boys. So again, Unknown Astro definitely the favorites in this. I mean, not just by record, but also just by the fact that they have played some tough opponents. They have played a tough opponent in Bar Down. But for Astral Supernova, they're still, again, we still have a lot of season to go. Remember, this is an 8-week season. These teams have a lot of work to do. It is not as easy as it seems, and, well, now with all that information, I guess it is time for that prediction poll. Tell me, who you think will take this one? Do you see Astral winning, or do you see Unknown winning on this one? It is a little confusing, though, with both names having Astral and Astro, but anyway, we'll work with that. Again, reminder, 2v2 match, best of 5, so Unknown is currently at a 2-0 record, Astral United at an 0-2 record, so again, Unknown definitely the favorites, but can't count them out. Because again, we're gonna make sure we get some votes in. Again, reminder, prediction poll is live for everybody to vote, so make sure you get your votes in there. As again, we are going to be waiting for these teams to join on in the lobby. As hello, Red Falcons, how you doing? Nice to see you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. Got a pretty long night, Falcons, because this is currently our 3rd of 4 series tonight. Again, it's a long night here. This is the first of 2 Skyward Series matches. After this, we're going to have 135 Astra taking on Valhalla Aces. We did just see Astra, actually, for a midnight match last night, take down Swordfish Crimson. I believe 3-1, so we'll see how they do here against Valhalla, a different opponent in a different league. As your voice is dead. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Falcons. Maybe it was the amount of casting you've been doing. You're always working. That's the crazy thing. You're always doing something. I don't know how you do it, man. I don't know how you do it. You're always doing something. You did 5 last night. Yeah, I thought so. I heard last night was pretty long for you. Well, man. Hopefully you're doing well, kind of relaxing for the day. Again, hopefully you're doing well. Again, I got 4 matches tonight, so it's going to be a fun night of action. We're going to keep going. And there's a good chance I might have a similar number of matches tomorrow, so it's gonna be some fun nights here. I'm happy that I'm doing this, though. Gonna stay on the grind? Yeah! Hey man, I love this anyway, so I don't mind doing as many matches as I can. I have no problem doing 4 matches a night. I love this. And as long as I have the energy, no problem. I'm just gonna keep doing it over and over again, and, well, I mean, no one's gonna complain, I don't think. Yeah, I was with Zen last series. Yes, I was with Zen Zero. Poor guy. Couldn't make it for the series, though. I think he's actually gone live, so go support him on his Twitch channel, Zen Zero, with a 0 at the end. Again, yeah. You know, wish it would have been there. It was a fun game. It was Knights of Chaos versus the B team. That one ended in 4 games. Knights of Chaos did have the win, as yeah, it was a very close series, though. So, we'll make sure that everything is ready here. I'm excited for this match. I know a lot of these players are excited for this match. What happened to Zen? Is everything okay? Yeah, he's okay. I think he's just about to go live, though. That's why he can't stay on the stream. He has to go live, so that's why he can't be here. He's probably going to go live in like 2 minutes. I'm not joking. I think his stream starts at 10 p.m. Eastern, so that's when he's going to be here. Yeah, you know Zen. He's live every single night. There's a reason why he's got his fan base. He's a very good Twitch streamer. These guys not doing tourney? He might be like doing like fan tourneys, viewer tourneys, but I don't know. He usually does viewer tournaments though. Yeah, that's something he often does. I don't think he's doing any commentary though. Any more commentary tonight though. I don't know if he's doing any tomorrow either. Tomorrow I know he's definitely gonna. He might be live again tomorrow, but we'll see. As again, the action here on this stream won't end. We're always streaming. As make sure we get these teams in. You got me and Cobra up right now. Hey, you got dual screens going. Nice to see that. What match does Cobra have, actually? What match does he have? I wonder what Cobra's doing. See, he's got... Ooh, he's got that... He's got Valhalla Duck Squad on his stream. Let's see, actually, who he is. So he's got Valhalla Duck Squad taking on Adrenaline... Oh, no, he doesn't. He's got an LS Champs match. Here between, yeah, Valhalla Duck Squad and Adrenaline Gold. Yeah, he does have a match coming up. That's fun. That should be a good matchup. That's an LS Champs matchup. Yeah, that'll be interesting. You got Valhalla. I actually have Valhalla just coming up. I got their Aces team coming up after this one, so they'll be on the next match. They'll be on a 3v3, but we are still waiting for these 2v2 teams to join on in. Lobby info has been sent. We're just waiting for them to join, but we are approaching match start time, so I'll be moving in game very soon. Yeah, make sure you get your predictions in. Polls closing. As again, it's Astral and Unknown. Again, we have now hit match start time. They should be joining any moment. There you go, in game. Yeah, now just waiting. I do know Unknown Soldier will be playing though. That will be fun. One of the he is the sub for Astral Supernova, but he is playing, I think, because Rizzy can't make it. No, your prediction definitely went through Falcons. I see it. It's shown up. I mean, we already know who you're predicting. So, I don't think we have any questions on that one. Just making sure we get them in as soon as possible. As again, this match should start any moment now. And just waiting on him here. And sorry for the slight delay, but I mean, we will get these teams in any moment now. For this match. Again, they're probably just like a minute or so late. Not a problem for us on this stream. Again, they have up to 15 minutes to join, so I think we'll be seeing them sooner rather than later. Let's go in game. Again, Unknown is the favorite in this match. Then just went live, he called the exact second. I knew when he was going live. He always goes live at the same time for the most part. And also because he told me. He also told me. I'm not like a genius. He told me when they're going live, so I just took that information. And we're gonna make sure we get these teams in. They are feeling a little late. Hello, Darksea, how you doing? As there they are, they're in! Well, at least Unknown's in. There's Darksea. And Monzon, is that, I'm assuming that's Aiden. Aiden, also known as Arkham. He likes to go by Aiden, though. We're gonna get him and Darksea in. The names aren't really matching up to the names that they told me, but don't worry. I'll make sure I know who's, I think I know who's who. And then a follow coming in also from Darksea. Thank you, Darksea, for the follow. And we should be getting Astral in any moment now. And we're just gonna make sure we get things, but I'm almost certain that is Aiden who's joined. As now, we're gonna just make sure I actually get to yeah, just one sec. Let me make sure I can actually get the message out here to them. As it looks like actually Arkham's actually gonna change it. Aiden's gonna change his name here. Yeah, there we go. He's changed his name back to Arkham. Again, he's gonna go by Aiden in this match, so just to prevent any confusion here. Although the other lobby info to Unknown Soldier, who should be jumping in any moment. And they should be any moment. Apparently, they're actually stuck in a 3v3 match in a 3v3 series. So, yeah, for Astral Supernova, they'll be here any moment. And apparently they are going to be quite late to this one, so again, my apologies on that. We should be getting them in hopefully soon. But again, apologies on this. I gotta make sure we get our next match to let them know that we could be slightly late. As again, up, and now Aiden's game's crashed. We'll come back in. Don't worry. Having some interesting issues here. Yeah, I just heard that apparently Astral Supernova is actually in their 3v3 match right now, so they're gonna be a slight bit late to this one. Probably not too late, but I don't know. We'll find out. Don't worry. We'll make sure to get up. We'll make sure that we'll set the series up as soon as possible. And I do apologize for the delays here. And I also apologize for the fact that there's thunder in the background, because it is still thundering back there. No clue why it's doing that. Again, we'll make sure we get everything started as soon as possible again. Sorry for the delay. Again, make sure you get those prediction polls up. In fact, actually, do we have predictions going in? I think we do. No, we don't. I'm going to reset the prediction poll, by the way, because no one actually voted. But you guys do have more time to vote. Reminder, it's Astral Supernova, Unknown Astro. And apparently Astral Supernova, again, is in their 3v3 match, so they're not gonna be back here for a while. We are, again, just waiting. Once they join, we'll get this thing started. As again, we're just waiting here for these teams. So again, I apologize for the delay here. It seems, again, Astral Supernova having some issues. They do have, again, up to 15 minutes, but I heard that, again, that they'll be here very soon. The thing about 2v2, though, is that these series can take a while. Again, reminder, we do have a series right after this, so with this, you know, not really having much of a delay, we are going to probably move immediately into our next match as soon as we're done. This one, again, that will be the next 35 Astra Valhalla Aces. An exciting match for sure. We are just waiting on confirmations from Astral that they are joining in. Unfortunately, these delays are out of our control. But I do hope that we're not going to be too late on the start time here, because, again, we do have a match right after this, and being late is not a good thing. I do know. Again, I have informed the next match that we could be slightly late. I hope though that we won't be, as I will get that prediction pull up in just about a minute or two. If Astral Supernova is 15 minutes or more late, that Unknown Astro could call the forfeit. I doubt they will. Most teams don't, but I have a feeling. I hope that we won't actually come down to that moment where they will be that late. As oh, that's loud. That's definitely thunder. That is loud. I do apologize. That it must be thundering out there. I don't know what's happening out there. Something's happening. But oh, they're joining back again by the looks of it. Decaf's now in. Aiden's left, so Decaf's in, so maybe Decaf will be playing instead of Aiden. Whatever it is, we are gonna get that prediction poll up again. Prediction poll's back up, so you guys can vote again on who you think will win this series. 5 minutes on that prediction poll. If it does continue into the series, that's not a problem. Gonna have Decaf in. Aiden it may not be playing after all then. And we are having to wait here for these teams. Obviously, as you can see, one team is already in. Just have to wait a short second here. Hopefully we get them in as soon as possible. I want to have the series start as soon as we can. Would hate to be late here. I actually don't know. Again, I don't know how Supernova's match is going. Their 3v3 match, because I don't see it. I don't know if it's on a stream or if it's not. On that, so we'll see though. We'll see what happening here with Supernova, and hopefully again we do get them to join. We were already having roster issues earlier today, but having to bring in again Unknown Soldier, who is their sub, to replace Rizzy for this match. But well, hopefully we can get him in as soon as possible. Again, a reminder that Unknown Astro is 2-0, Astral Supernova 0-2. So with that said, again, Unknown Astro, the heavy favorites. And we'll be waiting for them here. You have up to 15 minutes past the match start time to join. So again, I really do want to see them join. I don't want to have this match end in a forfeit. and just having to wait here for them. Again, I apologize to all of you for this incredibly long delay. We are having issues getting one of these teams to connect, and we'll hopefully get them in as soon as possible. As soon as they're here, we'll be starting again. Unless we do get that 15-minute past March start time thing, in which case, Unknown Astro could call a forfeit. Which I really don't want to see a forfeit. No one wants to see forfeits. It's not really fun, but it does happen sometimes. I actually did now find out why Aiden left. Actually, he left because of a controller issue, but I do have a sub and decaf, so I'll be fine. Hoping that we do get Astral Supernova in here, but could be some issues. As you're approaching that 15 minutes extra that is guaranteed to teams here. If the Astral Supernova side does not join, could might be seeing a forfeit here. Which again is an unfortunate situation. You don't want to see it. No one wants to see it, but it could happen. But yeah, we have hit those 15 minutes, so Unknown Astro could call a forfeit here. We have hit those all the time. That is given to Astral Supernova. Again. As it does look like Unknown Astro will be calling a forfeit here. Again, I really do apologize for this. I did want to see a match, but again, I hate to see this. Hopefully, again, we can get everybody in. See if this happens. Hello, everybody in chat. Is Astral able to join? An unfortunate situation. As yeah, again, we have gone past our 15 minutes here. We'll see, again, we'll see if they wish to extend it. Again, that seems like that will be, fortunately, how this series will end. It will end with an Unknown Astro forfeit win. Again, I do apologize. This is not something that we... As yeah, okay, yeah, it is Unknown who is calling the forfeit win here again, unfortunately. Sometimes have these situations where one team does not show up on time. Unknown Astro will be taking what is a 3-0 win. Again, I really do apologize. This is not something I want to see here. Not something anybody wants to see, but it is the situation we are in. Again, An unfortunate situation. There's not much we can do. The Astral Supernova team has not shown up on time, and so, again, we have to call the forfeit here. Again, if we can still get him in, we can try, but yeah, we are approaching the situation where Unknown may not, may just call it here. As again, we're gonna see, maybe there's still a chance, I think, but of course, this is a interesting situation. We'll see what happened here. As again, seems to be some situations. Rizzy, by the way, I know you messaged in chat saying that you didn't receive info. Unknown definitely did. Unknown definitely got lobby info. I definitely sent it to Unknown Soldier. So, he definitely received lobby info, like you guys requested. So, talk with Unknown about it. Unless it's Rizzy and Spyro who are playing. If it's Rizzy and Spyro, I needed a message from one of you guys. Here, I can see if we can get this series going, but I did send the message to Unknown. As you requested there, here from Astral. Let me go message one of you. There we go. I'll send you the lobby info. There you go. You got lobby info. As one sec, I'm gonna see if I can rejoin this lobby because they might actually be here after all. Might be able to have a series. I don't know. Again, my apologies. I heard that, again, from what I heard from you guys, that it was Unknown Soldier was receiving info here, but and we're gonna recreate the lobby info here. We'll see if maybe they can join in and we can get something going. And lobby info has been made here. We'll see if we can get Astral in after all. Again, this is an interesting situation between these teams. Again, Again, this is a weird situation. I'm really sorry about this, everybody. As... what in the world is happening over here? Okay, so again, it seems like, yes, we are going to have a forfeit situation. We're just... again, I won't be able to stream anything here, because I know that I'm already quite late on this one. As, again, apologies to all of you on this weird situation that we're going through. I'm gonna, again, this is a strange situation. I haven't been through this before. Where we have an issue like this. Again, we're gonna see what in the world is happening here. I'm gonna see if we can talk with these teams during the break. Again, I'm gonna go to a quick break. It's gonna be a long break, guys, but I'm gonna talk with these teams a little bit here. But again, we'll be back very soon here. Sorry about this, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, to the Spottiest stream again. We are back here for one more match tonight. Again, apologies of the issues we had before. We were planning to have an all-star 2v2 match here between Astral Supernova and Unknown Esports Astro, but unfortunately Astral Supernova could not make it in time, resulting in a forfeit loss of, again, an unfortunate situation. They could not make it in time, but we did have two other matches beforehand. FBC Academy White Knights Rogues, where Rogues took the sweep win. They destroyed FBC. A more defensive team versus a more aggressive team. The aggressive team won. And then Knights of Chaos versus the B team. Knights of Chaos bringing in their usual kind of hail, fire, storm kind of offense. And they're able to kick down the B team here and advance the record to 2-0. And now we're back to Skyward Series action. This time, it is 135 Astra Valhalla Aces in a interesting match that actually is expected to be quite close. We are just getting ourselves prepared for this one. Will be quite the series, I promise you. Again, Astra, we saw recently, actually just last night, win their match against Swordfish Crimson in a 3-1 win. It's the same roster for this match. They have a lot of work to do. As again, we're going to get them in here as soon as possible. Again, let's take a look at the lineups. Astra, again, the usual roster here. Valhalla Aces with theirs. Valhalla currently at the 2-0 record with wins over Invicta Knights and a forfeit in week 2. So, of course, a pretty strong start for them. 135. They had a win over Rosetta Cuervo, actually a sweep over Rosetta Cuervo, a team that I actually have seen before, and a forfeit loss to Milky Militia Kings. So, interesting situations for both these teams to be in, but we are here as a follow coming in from Rigby. Thank you, Rigby. How you doing? Hopefully your night's going well, as well as also another follow from Ark. And thank you all guys for the follows. As Code Warrior, I also just noticed has a raid coming in. I didn't even see you though, Cobra. How was your stream? If you're still here, Code Warrior, hopefully your stream was good. Hopefully you were doing well, my friend. Again, we're gonna get that drink break going. One sec. Here we go again. We're back, everybody. Again, thank you for the raid. I actually wasn't paying a ton of attention to that because I was actually gone by that point, but I'm here. There you go. Here's our drink break. Again, thank you so much for the raid, Cobra. Can't thank you enough, man. As we're gonna get that prediction poll up for you all. And it's Astra and Aces. Here, very solid teams. I've seen it 135 Astra before. I tell you that this is a good team. As for Aces, haven't seen them, but the fact that they're 2-0 and actually have a better record than Astra should tell you something in this roster of Nevin, Rival, Zanri, and Simple. Actually, I already seen the lobbies. Nevin, Simple, and Rival have all joined, so well, they're all here. So just waiting on Astra to join, but as soon as they're here, we'll be good to go. Quite a big match here for these teams, again, with it being week 3, you're getting close to that halfway point of your Skyward Series season. Want to make the most of every match that you get, as they'll move in game. And hopefully all of you are doing well. Again, get your predictions in as well. Make sure you get us. And drink break. I got the drink break. Don't worry, Rigby. I did the drink break. You know, actually, I'll do it with my camera on, just so that I can prove that I did it. There you go. Do it again. There you go. See? Did it for you. On screen this time, as again, votes coming in. And who do you think will take this one? Aces are the favorites, but again, it is only a 2-0 record versus a 1-1 record. I'll let you know I know Astra pretty well as Legendary Break coming in from Pink. Here we go again. We'll move, well, a little early there, but we'll move in game, because Valhalla are here. We can just, Astra can join at any point they want. Hopefully we'll have them in very soon here. Making sure that everything is set up and ready to go. Again, reminder, again on this match. Valhalla Ace is currently at a 2-0 record. Next 35 Astra with a 1-1. This is the last match of the night. And there's Astra. I mean, I knew they were going to join any moment. As... Again, here we go. Best of 5 series. It's Astra on the blue. Aces on the orange. A Skyward series match to end off the night. Here we go. Get ready for the action. It's 100x35 Valhalla Esports. The org battle begins. And of course it is in the Skyward series here. Astra won on this stream recently in a match against Swordfish Crimson. And right now they're off to a great start against Valhalla Aces. A drop down shot from Crypto. 100x off to an incredible start. As that pass comes in from feed, Crypto finds the finisher, and 100x ready to get themselves off to a great start. And they're not done. They still have a lot more to go. Again, no team will ever be done. Astra, though, quite solid. There's something about these players that just makes them so difficult, especially someone like July. He's one of those players where it's really tough to stop him, even with one defender. He's so good in those 1v1 situations. Can be a real trouble here as that shot from him off a crossbar rival challenged by feed. Astra continuing to look to pummel that net as Crypto can't get through simple. This one goes all the way back for feed. Clear from July. Nevin jumping in the way. July now midfield looking for Crypto. That one pinched wide. Aces is playing defensively now, but a breakaway opportunity. Nobody back for Astra, and they've done this in their series against Swordfish. They do have an issue with overcommits, especially on offense when they think they have a chance to get a shot. More times than not, you'll see Astra go for those kind of challenges, but it does usually cost them because so many teams are so good at stopping that. And Valhalla definitely proving to be one of them. As Simple looking for the back wall. July trying to hold this one close. July with a clear past Rival. Nevin now. Rival wants to redirect, but feed gets the block, and now Simple drop down. Crypto from inside his own net. The thing about this level is that usually those shots are really good to go in, but at the level that these teams are at, first shots almost never find their way into the back of the net, especially when there's people sitting in that net blocking the goal. It usually takes those second, third opportunities to really put them in. But that's a great demo, and that's not a great shot. Rival almost finding that one there for Valhalla. You can see Astra overcommitting, and it's Nevin with an open net. 100x35 Astra again caught out of position. They got caught on this before. Valhalla Aces knew that, and they'll just do it again. Nevin with his second goal of the game. This is why Valhalla is 2-0. Why they are the ones with the upper hand. Definitely something interesting here as for 100x35 Esports, they really find themselves in situations where they just commit too heavily. Again, it's a tough road to start off for Astra, but they're trying their hardest. But Valhalla, I mean, what they're doing so well is they're waiting to unravel that defense of Astra, unravel the rotations. They're waiting. Astra's rotations are not as strong as some other teams in this league, and we're definitely seeing that put to the test here as Valhalla Aces just again rolling with the punches, throwing haymakers here at Astra. As this one in front. Rival went for the bump play there, but couldn't reach it. As Astra Get that ball out. Nevin. 50-50 with July. In front for feed. Cleared away. As this touch from Simple. Kept out by Crypto. Feed now. With the flick. July to the corner. July wants a second touch, but he couldn't reach it in time. That means 135 Astra still searching for the goal to tie things up. After scoring so early, after looking so promising, Valhalla Aces starting to have a firm grip on this one. It's Crypto with the clear. His feed, he'll get past one challenge. Crypto again at 135 Astra trying to work their way up the field slowly but surely. Again, every play they have, Valhalla Aces have a response. The speed of Astra, not too surprising for Valhalla. As that one, a miss, Crypto! Oh, and a huge block from Nevin, using all his boost to get there. Had to make up for the miss he had in the corner. He gets there in time, but Astra's still searching. July's redirects off the crossbar. Crypto, looking for July again, the dunk on Simple, but that one is still wide of the target. Astra getting the opportunities, but they're not putting them on. Feed now, saved by Rival. Crypto, under one, but not past the second. And July trying to keep it alive here, but my XT35 Astra have to go all the way back to defense. Exhausting a lot of resources on that play, all to no avail. Let's see the back wall, feed with the clear. Bounce that will favor Valhalla as they try to dictate the field once again. Crypto. But it's straight to Simple. Feed. It's an interesting touch. July. Gotta be careful here, but Rival may have overcommitted. Crypto. Can he put it in? Feed want the bump. Simple's got in the way. Here comes Crypto. It's kept out. Still again a second effort. Nevin gets the block. Valhalla Aces standing on their head. On an X25 Astra still searching. Here comes a pinch from July. That one's wide as well. Feed. And a miss! Oh, that was a chance for Astra, but they missed the shooting opportunity. Valhalla Aces clasped into game one. They just barely got it. And that one was close, my goodness. As thank you for the bits, the Soslock. How you doing? Nice to see you again. Well, you're doing well, but what a game one. That one was about as close as it could get. I'm like strapped into my seat here. This is an insane matchup. What a way to end off the night. We have two teams who just don't have a lot to separate them. If we're getting crazy plays like that, oh, it's gonna get insane. As Rose is asking how am I doing? I'm doing great. This is the final match tonight, and man, it's a big match. It's the one I've been looking forward to. Astra Aces. I look forward to every match, but this one's big. These are some high-level teams. As Nish with the follow. Thank you, Nish. Oh, sorry, Nise. Yeah, Nise with the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Spodia stream, as now game two of Valhalla Aces in the lead. Rival. Dribble from Rival. Rival trying to go. Rival wants a double, but Feed gets the block. Simple now. Off the corner, looking for Nevin. But a clear from Astra and Valhalla Aces. Knock, 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 where are you? There's no answer. On an X35 Astra, catch the Aces. Overcommitting both these teams. I mean, they really want those plays. They want those chances. They want everything on offense. But yet, that has been their undoing. They push up too high. And they push up too far. Those mistakes are costly. As Crypto. Flick over Simple. Nevin last one back, but he gets the block there. July now. Looking for Crypto again. This one cleared away by Rival. Feed. Rival with the dunk. Feed again. Second effort will work for Astra here as Simple. It's not good. July off the back wall. Where comes the shot? Crypto's miss. Feed jumps in. But Nevin, quick on his feet, knows that the shot will have to take time. He'll get the block there as Feed. That was open. Crypto needs the shot. That one's wide. Astra should have made it two there. That net was wide open. And that's a bad touch from Feed. Right to Rival. Oh my goodness, Astra. A complete collapse on both ends of the field. Feed must have thought that Crypto was on the same page, but that touch is too heavy. And it is tied up at 1. And I told you, this series, it's got everything, really. It's a fireworks kind of series. As Nevin shoots it, Nevin! Oh, feed is there! Astra almost caught out of position, but they get the clear up. July to the corner. Nevin sends it back. Astra scrambling to get to defense as Nevin still searching for that touch. Here comes Rival, but that one's blocked by Astra. Feed in the way on that shot. So many saves, so many chances. We'll be the one to break through. Feed into the corner. July only towards Rival, who has the flick. Rival using all the boost he can to get this one across, but Nevin wasn't there for it. Still, he wins this challenge. Valhalla aces. Always sending 2. The reason why is because even if that first player doesn't win, at the very least they can dispossess their opponents on of Astra. Have the second player come in to secure the win. It's Nevin. We're gonna cross, but July. 2 touches. Right to Feed's bumper. Looks across. Rival. Saves it away. July was caught off field. Again, Astra. Not afraid to send 3 players up. There's a raid coming in from Crouton Dust. Thank you, Crouton. How is your stream, Crouton? I see you. We're in Game 2, Unknown Astro Astra Valhalla Aces, a premier 3v3 match of the Skyward series. And right now, Aces up 1-0 in the series. But in Game 2, it's all square. And nobody's been able to break through just yet. But here comes a shot from Feed. But nothing will do there. As both teams keep attacking, keep waiting. It's kind of a long battle. As a big match. It's a big series for both these teams. I mean, these are really tough opponents. These are 2 teams that could do very well in the playoffs. To get a win here would be so incredibly important for them, but Astra really fighting, and really, no one's been able to win. Both these teams have had their fair share of opportunities, and it feels so even! Oh, but Rival slots it! And you couldn't have asked for much better of a shot than that from Rival. Just goes for it. It was him not trusting Astra to be back on defense, and he would be right with a shot that good. Astra was not ready. Nevin. Is that a third? That is a third. Right off the kickoff, Nevin with the perfect challenge. And all he does here is just delay his kickoff. Crypto really didn't go ball on that one. He kind of tried to win it to the side there, but he didn't hit it correctly. The kickoff's the only set piece in the game. Goals you really cannot afford to concede in a 3v3. As Simple. Simple. Oh, he's got a gobble tap to go for. Crypto's got a block. Rival now. It's back to Simple. Fake goes in. Rival's going to be given credit to that one. As Valhalla. If it works, they won't complain. July was ready for Simple's shot, but it never came. And Rival, well, he'll get the watch as that one rolls its way into the back of the net. But now a kickoff for Astra. Miss from Nevin. No, it's a fake, actually. July was the one who missed. As Simple with the clear. Crypto waiting, but time not going to be favoring Astra in this one. Feed. One touch out to Crypto. Looking for July. July off the back wall. Cleared away, but Crypto's still here. Crypto trying to be on 2. Valhalla Aces suffocating so many challenges. They always are just there on defense. And again, they are hitting back a lot further than Astra is whenever they're on defense. Astra likes to spread out a lot more, but my goodness! Oh, Rival does not care! Oh, that's absolutely beautiful! A disgusting ground double tap from Rival catches Astra off guard. What was already a great game for Valhalla Aces is made even better. And it's Rival who puts in an incredibly spectacular shot, but this one's open for Astra. They should score one off the kickoff, and they do. Crypto with one back here for 135. As it is, again, off the kickoff, Valhalla committed everybody to that challenge there. Not a smart decision. And while they do still have a 3-goal lead, mistakes like that can prove to be costly. Crypto misses it. July off the back wall. Cleared away by Rival. Simple. It's a good shot from Simple. He's just done snuck one in under the crossbar. Valhalla Aces again, over and over again. They're finding 135 Astra committing way too far. 135 Astra, it's as if they don't respect Valhalla Aces, but after this game, they most definitely will. Because Aces, if they're scoring consistently like that, and that is definitely something that Astra will be taking note. This overcommit kind of style from Astra just is not working for them. Because in fact, their overcommits are actually doing worse for them than they are doing better. That's because Valhalla Aces knows how to counter. And that's why Game 2 was so one-sided. Valhalla Aces a 6-2 game. It stayed tied 1-1 for so long. But in the end, I mean, it just ended brutally. Rivals got 4 goals on 6 shots. An absolutely spectacular performance from him, and really, so many of those shots were just him throwing the ball at the net and asking if Astra was covering it, and so many times Astra was not. They had scrambled their way back, but they couldn't get back in time. Those shots were just so powerful. As a follow from Dav LOL, thank you for the follow, Dav. It means so much, as Ace is currently up 2-0. Astra now forced to have to work with a reverse sweep. There's another fall coming in from Zack Attack. Thank you for the follow. Nice to see you here, Zach. Hope you're doing well. As again, we're going to see if Valhalla Aces do have what it takes. We saw Astra recently win against Swordfish Crimson, but now, against Aces, it's a whole different battle. It's a much tougher one for them as well. How many follows do we have coming in? Simple with the follow. Thank you guys so much. As we move into Game 3, Valhalla Aces, 1 game away from a sweep. Here we go. July to the corner, looking for a quick goal here for Astra, but again, you can just see Valhalla Aces, they keep people on the net. And with how close Astra likes to play to that net, it definitely is slowing them down, as that's a good save from Simple. But from July, it is not on target. Valhalla Aces get the ball away. And now a challenge from Rival. Wait a second, Rival just caught Astra sleeping. And that's a free goal for Valhalla Aces, as Rival, he saw this touch from Feed, and it was a very heavy touch from Feed. Needs to keep that closer. Rival watches and just counters it absolutely perfectly. Rival now 50-50 with Crypto. Being in front for Feed. Simple. Across to July, but dunked by Nevin. Valhalla Aces. Here's a second one! And it comes from Simple. As soon as you saw what was happening, you knew that there was only one place that ball was going to end up. As this shot from Simple, he has so much time to wind up on that one. Really more so based on the power than on the placement. And that power forces it through Astra. Valhalla Aces again with an incredibly good start to Game 3 here. Not done. They want a third. Rival. Oh my goodness, Rival almost dribbled that. Trying to see if he could 1v2 the 135 Astra defense, but not be possible here from Rival, as he's gonna play a little bit of defense himself. Feed with the pinch that goes completely the wrong way. July. Who's gonna be careful? Nevin was right there waiting for him. Crypto now. July following behind him. Simple gets past Feed. Looking for Nevin. Crypto with the block. Simple now. July is waiting. Astra doing better in their rotations, not to overcommit. And now you can see their offense is definitely feeling a bit lackluster. Again, how do they take those risks on offense? Do they make the right decision? Right now, some of the touches just seem to be getting away from them. Crypto. Up. But Rival beats out Feed. July's got to go back here as Valhalla Aces already waiting for him. Simple looking for Nevin. Nevin's got the dunk. Valhalla Aces at a third. And realistically for Astra, have they given up? Valhalla Aces looks like they're going to be sweeping them here unless Astra finds some sort of a foothold. Crypto. Flip reset. Crypto wants it, but Rival's just waiting again. That's what the Valhalla team does, but they couldn't wait for that shot. July sneaks it in. And all comes from that touch there from Rival. It's just not powerful enough. And as soon as he makes the touch, he knows that July's going to put one on. 135 Astra, not going to be shut out in this game. They are still 2 goals away from even having a chance of staying alive in this series. July, though. Oh, July! Oh, that's a dirty, dirty play. And this is kind of the reason why he's so hailed on this under 35 org. It's because just out of nowhere, he can do stuff like that. He can 1v2, 1v3 teams if he wants to. A goal like that will definitely raise the spirits of Astra. They're only 1 goal away now. Again, with a game that was so in favor of Valhalla, to see Astra now feeling a lot more confident in their abilities makes this game feel a lot more doable for them. Is Crypto. Backwall, Rival, misses it, feed. Almost caught Simple, a little too high up. Nevin, able to get through July. Simple, throwing it back in, a double commit. Coming from Astra, Simple. With a pass to Rival, that's beautiful! That's smart, that's so selfish from Simple. I mean, in this situation, he could very well shoot. But instead he knows that Rival's just got a much better opportunity. Such an intelligent play from Simple. Valhalla aces back up by 2. July gets over Rival. 50-50 with Rival. Crypto to the corner. Crypto now. Looking for the drop down to feed, but Nevin keeps it away. Simple. Crypto looking for the pass towards feed. Nevin now off the corner. In comes Rival. Crypto with a quick shot. That one's blocked by Simple as he jumps in the way, keeping it just barely out of the goal. It's Crypto. Trying to roll this one up the field. 90 seconds left in this game. 90 seconds left in the series if Astra can't come back. As Nevin. Feed. With no boost, Feed is able to get at least something on that. Astra need to get the ball away. Crypto. That touch to the back wall. Valhalla aces, a bit of a double commit. Astra to Feed. July wants to follow up, but he didn't react in time. Valhalla aces with another big clear. Another touch that will slow Astra down. As Rival wants to double tap, but he didn't connect with that one. Still the aces. It feels like they're only 1 goal away here from securing this game. As now a double commit from Astra. They bumped each other. Whereas if one of them went, it would have been a shot, but the fact that they both would meant that that chance is now gone forever. As Simple, challenged by Feed, looking in front of that goal. Ammo coming from Crypto, now he looks for the back wall. July, quick attack. But it does get cleared away. Valhalla aces, just letting the time do its job. Incredibly strong defense at the end of game 3, but that one's left open for Feed. There's time left for Astra. 14 seconds on the clock. Man, Valhalla aces may have just shot themselves in the foot here. Simple with a backflip at a time when you need to make contact. And now Astra, there's still hope for them. A series that felt like it's never been nice to them. Now is their chance to prove that this series can stay alive. Feed. July. On 0 seconds, Nevin misses it, and Simple, he's just out gold! Simple's put it in his own nets! Valhalla aces! Oh, this series should be over, realistically. But Simple, what in the world? An absolute tragedy on 0 seconds! I have nothing to say. What in the world happened? Astra came back, but in the strangest way possible. Aces Better prove this game that those goals were just flukes. Because that is not going to look well for them. As a clear from Feed, Rival with the block. Feed off the back wall, looking for Crypto. July now. Next 35 Astra, even though those goals may be so strange looking. They're fine with it. They're ready for it. They want the offense. They want this game. They want this series to stay. His Rival. A quick jump for it, but he's pinched it with Crypto. That will go wide. Wow, Aces slowed down at the end of this game. Well, their defense looks strong. In the final seconds, it absolutely crumbled. Now in overtime, one goal could be the difference maker of this game. It's July. Sent down to Crypto. Nevin off the corner. Eric's Astra. Feels like they're starting to jump it more and more here as Nevin. Crypto gets the block off the corner from Simple. July. With the musty flick. Doesn't get a lot of power on it though, and Rival able to push his way through too. Crypto's missed it. July will not do the same. As overtime, as it gets longer and longer, I think the pressure is going to mount more and more to Valhalla here. They were up by 2 with 14 seconds left. As that one pinched, is it gonna go in? Yes, it will! Simple, who made both mistakes to give up this overtime, gets the strangest goal to end it. Valhalla Aces win in a sweep, not the way they wanted to, but they'll take it nonetheless. Simple, the series winner. Making up for his past mistakes, Valhalla 35 Astra had no chance at parts of these series. You could see Aces just out-pressure them. As what a weird way to end it. This series couldn't have been any stranger. And yet, here we are. As a strange series ends in a Valhalla esports sweep. Again, what a weird series. But it is Valhalla Aces who will win. Albeit in the way that nobody expected. And a way they probably didn't want to see. But they are winners here. As again, it will be a Valhalla Aces there. Again, what a weird way to end this stream. What a weird match to end the night with. As we take a look again at the last time at our schedule, we're gonna go a quick rundown. New Age Rogues sweep FBZ Academy White. Knights of Chaos take down the B team 3-1. Unknown Astro win in a forfeit. X35 and Valhalla Aces sweep on X35 Astra. Again, what a weird night of action. And trust me, there's gonna be more tomorrow. If you thought today was crazy, well, I mean, it was. It definitely was. But again, tomorrow is going to be a lot more to come, as well as, again, what a weird series. Again, that is it for the night. That ends all of our action. Again, thank you all so much for all the support. It means so much. We got a ton of followers here. We're closing in on that elusive 1,500. Again, we're now just making sure we can end this stream. Because again, thank you all so much for joining. We're going to get a raid going in here, so stick around so we can get that raid. As who can I raid right now? And there's so many options. And again, I'm going to just, let's go. Okay, I found someone. Here we go again. I'm going to get that raid. As again, thank you all so much for joining, for being so supportive. It means so much to all of you to be here. But again, thank you all so much. And anyways, tonight, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining the Spoiler stream.